Hello. Let's play some vintage. Sort of. So, for those of you that have never seen Vintage Supreme Draft, this is going to be pretty wild. Basically, you just pick two from a pack, throw the pack away. And you can get multiples, you can get all sorts of just wild stuff. Memory jar, show and tell. Okay. I mean, let's take a Mox and a Thassa's Oracle. Let's see what we can do with that. LED can obviously be very good with the Thassa's Oracle stuff. I'll take an LED. We'll take... let's take a Scalding Tarn. Ooh, Atraxa. Okay. I mean, Chrome Mox is great. We love mana. Who knows? Maybe we'll still do some reanimate-y, show and tell stuff. Alright. Chains. Okay. Yogg Will could be storm stuff. Trop is just a land that I can actually fetch. This is a very like normal pack for this sort of thing. Let's take the lands here. Oh, there we go. There's Underworld Breach to go with my LED and my Thassa's Oracle. Do a hedge maze. Maybe build into some like rug breach thing. Oh, alright. Time Walk's great. Time Walk and Academy, maybe? It's early enough that I can get way more artifacts. Doomsday goes really well with Thassa's Oracle. There's a land for rug stuff. Yeah, we'll take those. I don't know if that's necessarily correct, but I like it. Ooh, Necro. I don't know that I'm actually going to be able to play Doomsday, given I am not really supporting black cards at the moment, but that's fine. Force of Will's great. Oko's also great. PO is pretty good. I'll just take the Force and the Oko. Oath of Druids. No, we're not. We're not oathing. Deathrite Polluted Delta? Yeah, sure. Misty Dak? Yeah, sure. Okay, well, double Mox is pretty good. Second Oko. Yeah. Yeah, 2 Mox. Twister? Okay. That doesn't quite go super well with Breach. I definitely don't need second Doomsday. Actually don't. I didn't take like a Hull Breacher or anything. Get Probe and Stifle? Well, okay, Black Lotus goes great with Breach. Gleam Mox, also very good. We're still looking for like Brain Freeze, basically, or something that I can do with Breach in order to empty my deck for the Thoracle. But definitely take the Black Lotus, and yeah, we'll take the Gleam Mox as well. KGC. Ragaman just for something to do early. Doesn't seem bad. Another Mox. Maybe I should have taken that Paradox Outcome earlier. Another Volk. I'll take the Ragavan and the Mox. Don't think I need a second Thassa. Oh, there's a show and tell to go with this Atraxa. A Squelcher and a show and tell, maybe? I like that. That's also quite good with a show and tell. And a Ponder, just help bring things together. Alright, Doomsday, you're going to the sideboard. Recall. Another Mox. Oh, nope. Recall and nope. Recall and Minskimbu. That's what we want. I need to make these piles better, but whatever. We didn't get any of the wheels. 10 Drills of Agony. That's not really what we're doing. A second Atraxa for this show and tell might be okay. I mean, I probably could cast the Atraxas too, if we're being honest. And One Ring is just a busted magic card. We'll take that. Okay, don't know that I actually need 3 of these. Another Chromox would be fine. Okay, we'll take... Actually, let's take a Metamorph, because it's an artifact and can be something else that's useful. And let's take some interaction. Take a Mana Leak. Mindbreak Trap actually seems really good in this format, because people are going to be casting all sorts of things. Mindbreak Trap, PO. That seems good to me. I don't think I need Gush, since I'm definitely not going to be trying to Doomsday. PO and Walking Ballista could be something. Just keep picking up all these zeros, make a ton of mana. I don't know what else I want here. I guess another fetch. That'll be fine. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get the payoff for this Underworld Breach stuff. That's really sad. Memories, maybe Memories Journey to try and make other people not be able to Thoracle. That's probably bad. Take Veil and Ancient Tomb. Okay. Echo still doesn't do anything to help me out here. Shoot, yeah, we just really did not get there on Underworld Breach. That's sad. Okay, what do we want though? The Rizzler and the Wasteland? Do I care about Quantum Riddler? Brainstorm Wasteland? Yeah, Brainstorm Wasteland. Alright. This deck is ridiculous. Okay, so... I've got a lot of land already. Got a ton of Moxen. Do I need any actual lands? No. I think this will be fine. It's a 19 mana. I mean, LED maybe shouldn't count. I don't know. I mean, this is a lot of land stuff. All right, here's my show and tell stuff. I mean, I guess I could value breach, but I don't know that that matters. Squelcher could be fun. I don't know that Metamorph really turned into anything. Those are all great. Thassa's Oracle did not turn into anything at all. Here's my interaction. Value walk is great. Menskimbu can just end the game. Maybe I don't care about this walking ballista, actually. And, I mean, uncounterable show and tell seems pretty good. Maybe it's just the death right. It's the last cut. Yeah, we'll try that. This is ridiculous. Alright. I don't know. This is really silly. Let's try it. Alright. Oh, I didn't. I probably should have cut the LED. Oh well. Sure. I mean, it doesn't really do anything. Yeah, we'll keep. Mock Sapphire. Drop. Take a walk. Go and cast this LED as well. And go to my walk turn. Brainstorm. Let's put. Ugh, this is kind of gross. We'll put Atraxa and Hedge Maze on top. And we'll pass the turn. One spell. Oh no. Ooh, I could. No. I could stifle the ETB. I don't know if that's good, but I think I might do it. No response to the evoke trigger. Stifle the grief. Still gets a card out of my hand, but I get to choose which card. That seems better for me. And we'll Mind Break, Trap the Reanimate. Now I'm a little afraid to put that Atraxas in the graveyard. Let's see. Next turn I can PO for 2, which is kind of bad. But it could come up with a show and tell underneath this Atraxa. We'll leave it on top. That might be wrong, but... Alright, my opponent apparently had nothing else to do. That seems good for me. I'm just going to go ahead and main phase PO. I'm not hiding anything. I'm probably going to counter spelled here and be sad. Oh, maybe not, if they're just fetching Undercity Sewers. Ooh, Dak. I don't think I have another Surveil, so we'll just do nothing for now. I'll just yield till the end step. I don't have anything to do here. Alright. That is going to be great. Oh, alright. Failed to find. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Okay, how close am I to casting this Atraxa? Not close. I'm going to make that my one ring. Okay, so I've got... Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and imprint this Atraxa. So hopefully, well, I guess maybe I should have kept something in my hand for Dak reasons. Oops. That's okay. That was probably a misplay. This LED absolutely should not be in my deck either. That was silly. This should be a real land. Cool. Alright. Let's draw a couple cards. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well that sucks. Okay. I guess I should have dacked first so I could one ring over top. Is there anything I can do about this? I think I'm good here. I think I'm good. We can go to the sideboard. Okay, so Lion's Eye Diamond definitely comes out. That card is not useful here. So I would like to add... I have a ton of blue mana and a lot of green fetchables, so let's add one forest to the deck. Did it? Oh, it also added an island. I don't want that. Okay. They do have Reanimator. So I kind of want this. It also means they probably have big things. I didn't see any counter magic. I got the Squelcher. And I thought Dak was going to get me back in that game, and then I got hosed. Maybe I don't want PO if they can try and hull breacher me when I try and go for a big PO. That seems pretty awful. Might just be playing scared, but we'll try this. Yes, I would like to go first. Thank you. Lotus. There's the show and tell. This is turn 1, the One Ring. Sure. With a surveil. I don't care about a Mox Pearl. Black Lotus, Mox Emerald. Sure. Wait. The One Ring. Draw a card. Hey, there we go. That's something. Yeah, sure. You get to recall. Let's go ahead and draw a couple cards. Ooh, okay. Time Walk's pretty good here. So if I foothills, I could go for the show and tell, but I don't have backup. If I walk, I probably hit another mana source, and then I can show and tell with Veil as backup. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's get the Volk, I guess. Time Walk. Cool. Nothing else to do on this turn. Go to my walk turn. Take damage from the One Ring. We did find land. Let's just go ahead and fetch it before I draw my fetchable land. Draw a couple cards. Okay, well, I don't know if these fetches have anything to find at all, but that's okay. Cast a show and tell. Put Atraxas into play. They put an Undercity Sewers into play. Okay, that seems good for me. Alright, what's Atraxa got for me? Another Atraxa. I don't think I care about that. Let's grab Ragavan for creature. Mox Jet. Wasteland. Oko. Stifle? If we do Chrome Mox instead of Mox Jet, I can imprint like this Phyrexian Metamorph and have Stifle up, which technically could be useful. Oh, alright. They concede. Back into the sideboard. Yeah, I mean, I'm not changing anything. Go back in. Gleemox, land, get probe, brainstorm, start digging for a show and tell, or if they do anything big, I have a metamorph. Yeah, sure, we'll keep it. Nuts. Yeah, take a look. Alright, so I lose my Gleemox. That's fair. Oh god. Alright, I'm just getting hosed over here. Alright. And probably the one oh, the Atraxa. Oh, hopefully they don't have another reanimate. That'd be extremely bad for me. Oh. Well, take that, sucker. Okay. Here's a Black Lotus. Ooh, I could have Grief. I didn't. What was in their hand? I forgot to look. Catacomb, Channel, Mox, Emerald. Okay. Their hand mostly doesn't do anything. How do we want to go about this? I could have a Phyrexian Metamorph come in as a Grief, but their hand mostly sucks, so I don't think that matters. I could have a One Ring. I think I want... If I have a... My life total will go down very quickly with a One Ring. Let's grab this Volk. Let's do... I could just brainstorm. See what I find. Nah, I mean, it's just the One Ring. Let's just do it. What? That was weird. Oh no, my Atraxas is gone. Good thing I have more of them. Now we're looking for, I mean, Atraxas or Emrakul. Just kind of, Emrakul would just pretty much end it. Alright, they used the Verdant Catacombs to get a Surveil land, sure. Yep. Oh, hey, there's the Atraxa. Too bad I can't currently cast Show and Tell, but maybe we can fix that. Wasteland. Time Walk. Go to my walk turn. Oh, come on. That's not the land we wanted. Okay, here we go. Mox Sapphire. I mean, let's just go for it. Force of Will. And they concede. Cool. Alright, so we take round one. I'm just gonna cut this LED for a forest, like we did in the sideboard games there. Do I think I ought to change anything else here? So now I have 3 forests that these wooded foothills can fetch. 4 for it. Or yeah, 3. And then there's a Volk that can be fetched by those, or the Scalding Tarn, or the Polluted Delta. The Misty Rainforest can get either. I maybe ought to add an island. Maybe take one of these fetches out for an island. Yeah. Do I care about Hexing Squelcher? I mean, I probably do. Let's try that. Let's take one of these out and add an island as well. Alright. That seems a little better. Let's go play round 2. Alright, we're on the draw, right? Yeah. Alright. Sure, why not? Let's dump our hand and recall. As long as I don't die on turn 1, this seems decent. I don't love Lavinia, but it's probably fine. I don't really have a ton that Lavinia will stop me from... Oh, okay, so I have to play my land first to do... Well, not really. All these are zeros, but whatever. Land... Oh, right. It counters zeros. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah. Duh. I forgot about that line of text on Lavinia. If I can get this Squelcher into play, then I can play out my zeros, and Lavinia can't do anything about it, right? Yeah. So I suppose I will cast Recall in their upkeep. Or whenever. It doesn't really need to be in the upkeep. I'll just do it in there in step. Lavinia gets in. I totally forgot. I was only thinking about the can't cast things. Totally forgot about the countering zeros. Well, that's fine, whatever. I would like to draw 3 magic cards. Alright. Red, green, Squelcher. Now I can cast my crap. This card is so messed up. Okay. Now we're pretty much just like looking for a show and tell. Oh, they do have 3 to pay for this. Wow, this is unfortunate. Okay, whatever. I got I got my stuff in other than my Lotus. Time Walk. How about No. Yeah, Ancient Tomb's pretty bad here. Since it doesn't really do anything for me outside of creatures. Yeah, I think we just pass and fetch our Surveil in there in step. And then if that doesn't get me a show and tell, it's probably game. Oof, recall. Yeah, that's fine. This is gonna be... Yeah, I mean, I have one more draw step here, basically. That's fine, whatever. I don't really care what you do. My whole thing in life right now is find show and tell, get Emrakul in play. That's not show and tell. That's also not show and tell. GG. Okay, so what do we do about this? My zeros are bad if they have Lavinia. I don't have any removal, so I guess Ballista is technically removal. No, I think we just go back in and hope for the best. It's a lot of land. I'm gonna mulligan this. This also just doesn't really do anything. This is worse than the first one. This is basically the first one. Alright, whatever. I don't want to go any further. Let's put Mana Leak and Mindbreak Trap. Let's Volk, Recall. Mox. More differenter Mox. No response. Put Atraxas under there because I have the Emrakul. And pass the turn. First time MTGO has shown up. That's not terrible. Might be pretty good. Didn't look like my opponent was doing anything like unfair. So MTGO might just make them dead. Soul Ring. I take it back. That's unfair. Oh no. Well, that stinks. I wanted to cast MTGO. Guess we'll just do nothing instead. Okay. My opponent has all of the artifacts. More mana than God over there. That sucks. That also sucks. Things are not... Oh, and now I can't even cast the Minskamboo. Because of the Lavinia. Alright, show and tell from the top rope. Wait, that's not what I wanted. Instep yield. There we go. Jeez. Okay. I can cast Oko. I don't know if that's going to be good enough to matter, but... Brutal. Let's see, if I elk... I mean, if I elk something, then Oko just dies for sure. But maybe elking Lavinia keeps me in this game somehow. Artifacts and creatures enter tap. That sucks so bad. I don't know. Let's just elk Lavinia and pass the turn. Do they? I mean, they're definitely gonna kill Oko, right? That's attacking Oko. That's attacking Oko. That's attacking me. Yeah, that's what I figured. Brainstorm save me. Okay. Emrakul stifle on top. This will enter tapped, which sucks, but it is what it is. Oh my god. Yes, I actually do have a basic. Sweet. Hitting my red sucked though. That's really crappy for me. I mean, sure, we'll play the academy. Okay, so let's think. If I make a 4/4 hamster, I'll never get to throw it because Minsk will just die. Deck can gain control of... Oh, can I do both if I use deck? Yeah. Okay, let's dump a bunch of red into the pool with this Lotus. And then... Oh. Turned off my academy. Good job, idiot. Okay, and then I would like to steal your soul ring and cast Minskamboo. Yes. It enters tapped, so this was all kind of just bad anyway. I I could kill one of the things. Well, only this one. And draw a card. Is that better? That's probably better. Because Minsk is dying anyway. So let's just throw the hamster at this. Sure. Cast that. I'm not technically dead yet. I'm just extremely close to dead. And that's if they just attack me and don't try and kill my planeswalkers. Which they probably should just attack me and not worry about my planeswalkers, but we'll see. Yep, both walkers down. Cool. Tight. Tight. I guess I will pay for these. Well, Ragavan sure is not gonna do anything to save me. Alright, GG. Yes, I would like to go first. Sure. This does quite a bit. Oh, my opponent is mulliganing to 5. Wonder if they're doing something scary or if they just got unlucky. Alright. Mox. Make blue cast recall. I don't want that to get mind break trapped. Mox Jet. Cast Get Probe. Now what do we do? Time Walk? Academy is great. I think I'm gonna dash the Ragavan, honestly. Alright, what'd we hit? Dismember. Well, that's gonna stay in exile. That's fine. Let's ponder. Suppose I could take Dak and shuffle away eventually. Let's do Emmy at the bottom, Oko Dak. Don't shuffle, draw Dak. I could just cast him now. Why not? Why shouldn't I? Me, I'm the target player. I would like to discard. I mean, let's discard the Stifle and the Wooded Foothills. Now we're done. Ah, they also have a recall. That's pretty good after you mulligan to 5. Okay. Ooh, monolith and key. That's pretty good. That can be my Grim Monolith. Oh. Oh no. What do we... I assume we're naming Dak with this. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. That's fine. Okay, so we're just, like, playing Affinity over there. That's fun. Okay, so... Academy makes 2 mana, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is not enough to cast an Emrakul. If I elk the flute, I can still Dak, steal their Thought Monitor. That seems kind of fun. I'm not going to play a land yet. Let's do... green, blue, play Oko. Oak the flute. Steal the Thought Monitor, so I have the flyer. Play the land. That doesn't seem like it matters here. Although more land to get me closer to Emrakul would be nice, I guess. And we'll just play the... We'll just go ahead and cast this Ragavan. We'll just let him sit there and be a menace. / block for my Planeswalkers. That's fine. Oh, I don't like that. What's that gonna be? Another Thought Monitor. Okay, that makes sense. Sure. No, now you have a flyer too. Weird game. What is this attacking? It's attacking Dak Faden. If I let the Dak live, I think I am going to block this. I just got to decide how I'm going to block it. Let's declare blocks. Let's just block it with the Thought Monitor. Okay. What? Okay, this is 3, but I could steal an artifact. Or this is 2, could steal an artifact to make it 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could be 8. Yeah, we're we're not quite there. I'm going to go to combat before I do anything, actually. I would like to attack with the monkey. See if they're willing to block here. They are. Okay. Cool. I like that. I could exchange the Mox for the... Oh, that would just kill the Yoko, though. That doesn't seem good. Alright, let's draw some cards. Ooh, the One Ring. That's pretty good. Let's discard Scalding Tarn and I guess Ancient Tube. Blue Black Lotus. That's 6 mana. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope, still not there. That makes sense. I could make a food, which gets me to 11 mana. Nah, let's just Mox Jet Academy for the One Ring. Haven't OHKO'd yet. So, oh, hello. That's fine. That's an elk now. Let's see if they have an out to Emrakul. Cool. That was a cool game. I like that one. Alright. They have a lot of artifacts. Metamorph could be cool. I don't know if it really matters. Nah, I'm just going to go back in. Black Lotus, Wasteland, Mox Jet. It's kind of a plan. I did only see a basic over there, though, if I remember correctly. That's mulligan. My Break Trap might have been good enough to keep there, but I don't really like this hand either. It's really good if I draw Show and Tell, like, super quickly, but... sure. This is fine. I think I would like to put the Hedge Maze and the Atraxa... Is it Atraxa? No, I don't have a blue card to pitch to the Force. Let's do the Force. Should have kept the Mind Break Trap hand, I guess. Nah, this is fine. This is all they do. I'm not too worried about that. Ooh, Mana Crypt. Maybe they just died of that. Is my turn just turn 1 the One Ring? It might be. Yeah, let's just do the One Ring. The Volk, the Ragavan in my hand. This is fine. I guess I could have fetched a basic just to not be messed up by the Wasteland, but I'm not too worried about that. I have Ancient Tomb in my hand and this Mox Sapphire. That is one less red source, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Ooh, my opponent just does nothing? That seems good for me. Okay, well, I don't need 2 of those. That's less good for me. Okay, well, great. We'll put one of them under this Chromox. And let's dash Ragavan. Oh yeah, that's... Oh, I can't dash Ragavan. Right, Atraxa is not red. We will pass the turn. So I'm still missing red mana. Hey, lost the flip. I'm just gonna mana leak this. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I don't really want to find out. If we're both doing nothing, I am ahead because I have the One Ring. So, hey, and they just scoop it there. Awesome. All right, cool. So 2-1. That's pretty sweet. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time.